So dear students, today I will be taking second chapter in organic chemistry, alcohols, phenols and ethers. And this combination, it comes under organic compound containing oxygen. And in this, I'll deal with only alcohols. So alcohols are the organic compounds formed by replacing hydrogen atom from aliphatic hydrocarbons. And these are the organic compounds containing hydroxyl group attached to the carbon atom, that is saturated carbon atom, or hybridized state of carbon atom is sp3. Okay. So hydroxyl group is attached to sp3 hybridized carbon atom. Such compounds are known as alcohols. And alcohols contains one or more hydroxyl group in their molecule. So general formula for alcohols: general formula is ROH. Here R is alkyl group or alkyl group or alkyl group, or we can write like this: general formula of alcohol CN H2N plus 1 dot OH. CnH2n plus 1 dot OH. Now, if R is a alkyl group, such type of alcohols are called as aliphatic alcohols. If R is a alkyl group, they are called as aromatic alcohols. Now, aliphatic alcohols. So in aliphatic alcohols, R is alkyl group. R is alkyl group. Now, example for aliphatic alcohols: methyl alcohol, ethyl alcohol, propyl alcohol. Now, methyl alcohol. So formula of methyl alcohol is CH3OH. Ethyl alcohol, C2H5OH. See, these are example for aliphatic alcohols. Now, if R is a alkyl group, they are called as aromatic alcohols. Aromatic alcohols. R is alkyl group. Example for aromatic alcohol: benzyl alcohol. Benzyl alcohol. This is alkyl group. Aryl group, alkyl group, alkyl. Now, OH group is attached to sp3 hybridized carbon atom. sp3 hybridized carbon atom. Okay. So these are the two major class of alcohols: aliphatic alcohols and aromatic alcohols. Now, next we'll move on to the classification of alcohols based on number of OH group. Classification. based on number of OH groups. Okay. So first one is monohydric alcohols. Monohydric alcohols. See, as the name indicates, these are the alcohols which contains one OH group in their molecule. Such alcohols are called as monohydric alcohols. So example for monohydric alcohols: methyl alcohol, CH3OH, ethyl alcohol, C2H5OH. Now, second one is dihydric alcohols. Dihydric alcohols. So these are the alcohols which contains two OH groups in their molecule. Such alcohols are called as dihydric alcohols. Example for dihydric alcohols: ethylene glycol, CH2OH, CH2OH, ethylene glycol. We can take one more example with 3 carbon atoms: CH2OH, CH2, CH2OH. See, this compound also contains 2 OH group. Therefore, is an example for dihydric alcohols. Now, next one is trihydric alcohols. Trihydric alcohols. Now, so what are trihydric alcohols? These are the alcohols which contains 3 OH groups in their molecule. 3 OH groups. Such type of alcohols are called as trihydric alcohols. Example for trihydric alcohol: glycerol, CH2OH, CHOH, CH2OH. Now, just observe this compound. There are 3 OH group. Hence, it is an example for trihydric alcohols. Name of this compound is glycerol. Glycerol. Next one is polyhydric compounds. Polyhydric alcohols. So these are the alcohols which contains many number of OH groups in their molecule. Example for polyhydric alcohol: sorbitol. Sorbitol is an example for polyhydric alcohol. This compound contains 6 OH groups. We can write the structure: CH2OH, CHOH, 4 times CH2OH. See, alcohol which contains more than 3 OH groups, they are called as polyhydric alcohols. So this classification is based on number of OH group: monohydric alcohols, dihydric alcohols, trihydric alcohols, and polyhydric alcohols. In monohydric alcohols, it contains only 1 OH group. Dihydric alcohol, it contains 2 OH group. Trihydric alcohols, alcohols containing 3 OH group. If it contains more than 3 OH groups, they are called as polyhydric alcohols. Now, so monohydric alcohols further classified into various types based on the hybridized state of carbon atom, to which OH group is attached. Now, the classification of monohydric alcohols. Classification of monohydric alcohols. In this first one, where OH group is attached to sp3 hybridized carbon atom, OH group is attached to sp3 hybridized carbon atom. OH group is attached to sp3 hybridized carbon atom. Compound containing OH group, and this OH group is attached to sp3 hybridized carbon atom. sp3 hybridized carbon atom. So hydroxyl group is attached to saturated carbon atom. So this kind of compounds has carbon to OH bond, where OH group is attached to sp3 hybridized carbon atom. That means where OH group is attached to alkyl group. Therefore, they are further classified as primary alcohols, secondary alcohols, and tertiary alcohols. Under this first one, primary alcohols. Primary alcohols. First degree alcohols. So what are primary alcohols? These are the alcohols in which OH group is attached to primary carbon atom. Such kind of alcohols are called as primary alcohols. OH group is attached to primary carbon atom. About the different types of carbon atom, there are primary carbon atoms, secondary carbon atoms, tertiary atom, and quaternary carbon atoms. Primary carbon atom is one which is attached to only one or none. Such carbon atoms are called as primary carbon atoms. Secondary carbon atom is one where carbon atom is attached to two other carbon atoms. Such carbon atoms are called as secondary carbon atom. Similarly, tertiary is one where carbon atom is attached to three other carbon atoms. Quaternary carbon atom where carbon atom is attached to four other carbon atoms. So based on the nature of carbon atoms to which OH group is attached, there are different types of alcohols: primary, secondary, and tertiary. First, about primary alcohols. So general formula for primary alcohols are CH2OH. CH2OH. So this is primary carbon atom. OH group is attached to primary carbon atom. Functional group. Functional group. CH2OH. Example for primary alcohols. So according to general formula, we'll go for ethyl alcohol. Ethyl alcohol. CH3, CH2OH. CH3, CH2OH. Next one is secondary alcohols. What are secondary alcohols? Secondary alcohols, second degree. So these are the alcohols in which OH group is attached to secondary carbon atom. Such alcohols are called as secondary alcohols. So general formula for secondary alcohols are CH R dash. See, carbon atom attached to other carbon. OH group is attached to secondary carbon. Functional group in secondary alcohols. Functional group. Functional group. Now, this carbon contains one hydrogen and one OH group. One OH group. See, it's a functional group of secondary alcohol. Example for secondary alcohol. Isopropyl alcohol. Isopropyl alcohol. Isopropyl alcohol. The formula of isopropyl alcohol: CH3, CHOH and CH3. See. Here the functional group OH group is attached to which carbon atom? Secondary carbon atom. Therefore, isopropyl alcohol is an example for secondary alcohol. Now, one more, tertiary alcohols. Tertiary alcohols. Now, third degree. So what are tertiary alcohols? These are the alcohols in which OH group is attached to tertiary carbon atom. Such alcohols are called as tertiary alcohols. So general formula for tertiary alcohols are C, R dash, R double dash and OH. OH group is attached to tertiary carbon atom. Example for tertiary alcohols: tertiary butyl alcohol CH3, CCH3, CH3, OH. Now, look here. This carbon atom is attached to 3 other carbon atoms. This is tertiary carbon. OH group is attached to tertiary carbon. Such alcohols are called as tertiary alcohol. Example for tertiary alcohol is tertiary butyl alcohol. Tertiary butyl alcohol. Tertiary butyl alcohol. So this is about classification of monohydric alcohol, where OH group is attached to sp3 hybridized carbon atom. OH group is attached to sp3 hybridized carbon atom. Now, the next one is about allylic alcohols. Allylic alcohols. In allylic alcohols, OH group is attached to sp3 hybridized carbon atom adjacent to carbon double bond. Carbon to carbon double bond. Such type of alcohols are called as allylic alcohols. And if sp3 hybridized carbon atom is present adjacent to carbon double bond, such group is called as allyl group. So OH group is attached to allyl group. Such alcohols are called as allylic alcohols. Allylic alcohols. Okay. Now first let me to explain about allyl group. Carbon to carbon double bond CH2, double bond CH. This is CH2. Now look here. Hybridized state of this carbon atom is sp3. sp3. These two carbon atoms are sp2. sp2. sp3 hybridized carbon atom present next to carbon double bond. So this group is called as allyl group. This group is called as allyl group. If OH group is attached to allyl group, such alcohols are called as allylic alcohol, where OH group is attached to sp3 hybridized carbon atom. The first example is allyl alcohol. Allyl alcohol. allyl alcohol. CH2 double bond CH, CH2 OH, allyl alcohol. Now this is an example for allyl primary alcohol, allyl primary alcohol, allyl primary alcohol. We'll take one more example. CH2 double bond CH, CH OH, CH3. OH group is attached to sp3 hybridized carbon atom adjacent to carbon double bond, and this carbon atom is an example for secondary carbon atom. So it is an example for allylic secondary alcohol, allylic secondary alcohol. Similarly, one more example we can take. CH2 double bond CH, C, CH3, CH3 OH. This is allylic tertiary alcohol, allylic tertiary alcohol. Say OH group is attached to tertiary carbon atom. OH group is attached to tertiary carbon, so it is called as allylic tertiary alcohol. Similarly, one more example, that's about benzylic alcohols. In benzylic alcohols also, OH group is attached to sp3 hybridized carbon atom adjacent to aromatic ring, adjacent to aromatic ring. Such alcohols are called as benzylic alcohols. Now, benzylic alcohols. OH group is attached to sp3 hybridized carbon atom adjacent to aromatic ring. Simplest example for benzylic alcohol is benzyl alcohol. Now, first we'll go for benzyl group. Benzyl group is an example for uralkyl group. Benzene ring, this is aryl group. Benzene ring, aryl group. Then alkyl group, CH2. See. Or if you write CH3, that is methyl benzene, toluene. One hydrogen atom is removed. Alkyl group, alkyl group. This group is called as benzyl group. It's called as benzyl group. Benzyl group. Hybridized state of this carbon atom is sp3. So here also OH group is attached to sp3 hybridized carbon atom. Now, simplest example is benzyl alcohol. Benzyl alcohol. Alternative double bond, or you can write inner circle CH2OH. Now nature of this carbon atom is primary, so it's a benzylic primary alcohol. Benzylic primary alcohol. One more example we can take. Benzene ring, CH. This is CH3OH. Now here OH group is attached to secondary carbon atom. So it's an example for secondary alcohol, benzylic secondary alcohol. One more example, CH3OH. Here OH group is attached to sp3 hybridized carbon atom, and carbon atom, the nature of carbon atom is tertiary. So it is an example for benzylic tertiary alcohol. Benzylic tertiary alcohols. So, alkyl alcohol, allyl alcohol, benzylic alcohol, all these are compound which contains OH group attached to sp3 hybridized carbon atom. The next type of classification is vinylic alcohol. Vinylic alcohol. Vinylic alcohol. See, in vinylic alcohol, OH group is attached to vinyl group, or here OH group is attached to sp2 hybridized carbon atom. sp2 hybridized carbon atom. So, the compounds containing OH group attached to sp2 hybridized carbon atom. Okay. Example for this is vinylic alcohol. Example for vinylic alcohol is vinyl alcohol. Vinyl alcohol. CH2 double bond CH OH, vinyl alcohol. This group is called as vinyl group. Hybridized state of this carbon atom is sp2, where OH group is attached to sp2 hybridized carbon. sp2 hybridized carbon. So, name of this compound is vinyl alcohol. Vinyl alcohol. IUPAC's name we will discuss it later. So, here OH group is attached to sp2 hybridized carbon. Okay. So, what are called vinylic alcohol? What are vinylic alcohol? These are the alcohols in which OH group is attached to sp2 hybridized carbon. sp2 hybridized carbon. For this we can take one more example. We can take one more example of cyclic compounds. Cyclic compounds. Look here. What the nature of this carbon atom? It is sp2. OH group is attached to sp2 hybridized carbon. This compound is called as cyclopentanol. Cyclopentanol. It is also example for vinylic alcohol. So, this is about classification of alcohols. Next, we will move on to nomenclature of alcohols. As you know, there are two systems in the nomenclature of organic compounds. The oldest system of naming organic compound is called as common system, or it is also called as trivial system, and latest one is called as IUPAC system. So, we will move on to the nomenclature of alcohols. Nomenclature of alcohols. Nomenclature of alcohols. Okay. Yeah. So, dear students, this particular chapter in organic chemistry is very important for both board examination as well as all level of competitive examination. The weightage for board examination is 7 marks from alcohols, phenols and ethers. And in almost all competitive examination, there will be 1 or 2 questions from alcohols, phenols and ethers. So, it is important for both board examination as well as competitive examination. Now, next, we will discuss about the nomenclature of alcohols. Now, according to the common system, alcohols, name of the alcohol derived from the common name of the alkyl group, and adding the word alcohol to it. Common name of the alkyl group is taken, and to this common name we have to add the word alcohol. That gives common name. But according to IUPAC system, alcohols are known as alkanols in IUPAC system. It's called as alkanols. Alkanols. Name is derived by hydrocarbon. Ending is replaced by OL. So alkanols according to IUPAC system. Now we'll take some of the examples. Now, formula, common name and the IUPAC name. Common name of the compound and IUPAC name. Now, see, the first compound, the formula of the compound is CH3OH. Here, common system, name is derived by alkyl group. Name of the alkyl group is methyl, CH3, methyl. For this name, we have to add word alcohol. Therefore, common name is methyl alcohol. It's called as methyl alcohol. And according to IUPAC system, name is derived by alkane. Alkane having one carbon atom is methane. Ending is replaced by ol. So it is called as methanol. It's called as methanol. Second one is C2H5OH. C2H5OH. Here name of the alkyl group is ethyl group. Ethyl group. So common name for this compound is ethyl alcohol. Okay. There are two carbon atom. Root word is eth. Respective alkane is ethane. Ending is replaced by ol. So it is called as ethanol. It's called as ethanol. Same third compound. Now I'll write like this. CH3, CH2, CH2OH. It's called as N-propyl alcohol or propyl alcohol. Propyl alcohol. I'll write one more compound, then we'll go for the IUPAC name. Fourth compound, CH3, CHOH and CH3. This is called as isopropyl alcohol. It's called as isopropyl alcohol. Now, these two are example for position isomers. They differ in the position of OH group. Here OH group is attached to first carbon atom. Here OH group is attached to second carbon atom. Therefore, IUPAC name for this compound 1-propanol or propanol. Propanol or 1-propanol. Now this compound is 2-propanol, where position of OH group is 2. So it is called as 2-propanol. 2-propanol. So these two are example for position isomers. One more example, butyl alcohol, N-butyl alcohol, CH3, CH2, CH2OH. N-butyl alcohol, normal butyl alcohol. Here N stands for straight chain, N-butyl alcohol. And what is the IUPAC name of N-butyl alcohol? 1-butanol. 1-butanol is IUPAC name. Next compound with same formula, same molecular formula, CH3, CH2, CHOH and CH3. Common name for this compound, secondary butyl alcohol, secondary butyl alcohol. Secondary, that refers OH group is attached to secondary carbon atom, secondary carbon. So it is called as secondary butyl alcohol. And what is the IUPAC name for secondary butyl alcohol? The position of OH group is 2. So it is called as 2-butanol, 2-butanol, 2-butanol. So we will take some more example. Okay. Once again I repeat this. Methyl alcohol, IUPAC name is methanol. C2H5OH, common name is ethyl alcohol, IUPAC name is ethanol. CH3, CH2, CH2OH, N-propyl alcohol is common name, IUPAC name is 1-propanol. CH3, CHOH, CH3, isopropyl alcohol, IUPAC name is 2-propanol. CH3, CH2, CH2, CH2. There are 4 carbon atoms, N-butyl alcohol. It's called as 1-butanol. Next one, CH3, CH2, CHOH, CH3. This is called as secondary butyl alcohol. Common name. IUPAC name is 2-butanol, 2-butanol. We'll take some more compounds. So next compound, CH3, CH, CH3, CH2OH. This group is called as isobutyl group. So common name for this compound is isobutyl alcohol. Isobutyl alcohol, isobutyl alcohol. Now, IUPAC name for this compound, this is the first carbon where OH group is attached, functional group, major functional group, first carbon atom, second carbon atom, third carbon atom. So while numbering the carbon chain, you have to give the least number for the carbon which carries OH group. What is the IUPAC name for this? 2-methyl propanol, 2-methyl propan 1-ol, propan 1-ol. So one more compound, CH3, C, CH3, CH3OH. This is called as tertiary butyl alcohol, tertiary butyl alcohol is common name, tertiary butyl alcohol. Regarding IUPAC name for this compound, first you have to select the longest carbon chain, first carbon, second carbon, third carbon. At second carbon there is one OH group and methyl group. OH group is a functional group, methyl group it acts as a prefix, substituent. So IUPAC name is 2-methyl. Methyl group is a substituent. Position of methyl group is 2. So 2-methyl. 2-methyl. Propan 2-ol. 2-methyl propan 2-ol is the IUPAC name of tertiary butyl alcohol. Tertiary butyl alcohol. Similarly, we'll go for one more compound. Here there are 5 carbon atoms. This is a derivative of neopentane. Neopentane. The neopentyl group. So common name is neopentyl alcohol. Neopentyl alcohol. Neopentyl alcohol. IUPAC name for this compound. This is the first carbon, second carbon, third carbon. What the IUPAC name? 2,2. 2,2 dimethyl. 2,2 dimethyl. See, at second position there are two methyl group. 2,2 dimethyl. And longest carbon chain has how many carbon atoms? 3 carbon atoms. 3 carbon atoms. So root word is prop. Prop. Propan 1 all. Propan 1 all. Is the IUPAC name for neopentyl alcohol. Neopentyl alcohol. Now, just observe these compounds. The first compound is isobutyl alcohol, because this group is isobutyl group, so it is called as isobutyl alcohol. Isobutyl alcohol. What the IUPAC name for isobutyl alcohol? 2-methyl propan 1 all. Next compound, this group is tertiary butyl group. OH group is attached to tertiary butyl group, so it is called as tertiary butyl alcohol. When you name this compound according to IUPAC system, select the longest carbon chain. Now this one is the longest carbon chain. Numbering is done from top to bottom. At second position there is one methyl group and OH group. Methyl group and OH group. Therefore, IUPAC name of this compound is 2-methyl propan 2 all. Similar, next one is neopentyl alcohol. Is a derivative of neopentane, so it's called as neopentyl alcohol. Here also longest carbon chain is this. At second position there are 2 methyl groups, so it is called as 2,2 dimethyl propan 1 all. 2,2 dimethyl propan 1 all. Now, some more example for nomenclature of alcohols. Tenth one, allyl alcohol. Allyl alcohol. Allyl alcohol. Sorry, we'll take first formula, then write the common name. Okay, yeah. CH2, double bond CH, CH2, OH. Common name is allyl alcohol. Allyl alcohol. Now, what about the IUPAC name? Select the longest carbon chain. Now you have to number the carbon chain. From which side? While numbering, you have to give the least number for OH group. This is the first carbon, second carbon, third carbon. So IUPAC name is prop 2 in 1 all. Say position double bond 2 and 3. You take the small number, that is 2. 2 in. OH group of first carbon atom. Prop 2 in 1 all. Prop 2 in 1 all. It is the IUPAC name for allyl alcohol. Similarly, next one, CH2, double bond CH, OH. Here OH group is attached to vinyl group. This is a vinyl group. So common name is vinyl alcohol. Common name is vinyl alcohol. And what about the IUPAC name? IUPAC name, say there are how many carbon atoms? 2 carbon atoms. Root word is eth. In 1 all. Say ethene, OH is attached to first carbon atom. So eth in 1 all. Or you can write 1 ethanol. 1 ethanol. 1 represent the position of OH group. Position of OH group. It's about IUPAC name of vinyl alcohol. Next compound is dihydric alcohol. CH2 OH. CH2 OH. Common name of this compound is ethylene glycol. ethylene glycol. Ethylene glycol. Now, what about IUPAC's name? First carbon, second carbon. There are two OH groups, and these two OH groups are attached to two different carbon atoms. Therefore, you have to mention the position of OH group. Therefore, 1,2 ethane diol, 1,2 ethane diol, 1,2 ethane diol. Two carbon atoms, it is a root word. There are two OH group, it's called as diol. Position of two OH group is 1,2. So 1,2 ethane diol, 1,2 ethane diol. Now, next one example for trihydric alcohols. This compound is very important one, CH2OH, CHOH, CH2OH. It's called as glycerol. What is the IUPAC's name of glycerol? There are three OH group, triol. Position of OH group is 1, 2 and 3. So it's called as 1, 2, 3 propane triol. Say glycerol, IUPAC's name glycerol is 1, 2, 3 propane triol. And this compound was asked in most of the competitive examination. In competitive examination, they frame the questions like this about the nature of hydroxyl group. Now, look here. Glycerol. There are three OH group. This OH group is attached to primary carbon atom, yes or no? This is attached to secondary carbon atom, this is primary. Therefore, glycerol, it contains two primary OH group, hydroxyl group, and one secondary hydroxyl group. If you number like this, 1, 2, 3. OH group is attached to first and third carbon atom. They are primary hydroxyl group. OH group is attached to second carbon atom, that is secondary hydroxyl group. Therefore, there are two primary hydroxyl group and one secondary hydroxyl group. What is the IUPAC's name of glycerol? IUPAC's name of glycerol is 1, 2, 3 propane triol. 1, 2, 3 propane triol. Now, next we will move on to the nomenclature of cyclic alcohols. Cyclic alcohols are named using the prefix cyclo and considering OH group attached to carbon atom. That carbon atom is the first carbon atom. In a cyclic ring, carbon atom which contains OH group, that is the first carbon atom. Now, we will take some example for cyclic alcohols. Nomenclature of cyclic alcohols. Now, look here. This compound is called as cyclohexanol. If I write like this, so carbon containing OH group is the first one, first position. This is second. What is the name for this? 2-methyl. It's called as 2-methyl cyclohexanol. 2-methyl cyclohexanol. One more compound, simple one. This is first carbon, second carbon. At second carbon atom, methyl group is attached. So it is called as 2-methyl cyclopentanol. 2-methyl cyclopentanol. So here the prefix is cyclo. This indicates it is a cyclic compound. It's a cyclic compound. So cyclic alcohols are named using the prefix cyclo. Where carbon atom which contains OH group, that is the first carbon. So this compound is called as cyclohexanol. This compound is 2-methyl cyclohexanol. Next compound is 2-methyl cyclopentanol. 2-methyl cyclopentanol. So this is about the nomenclature of alcohols. Next, moving on to structure of alcohols. So alcohols contains OH group attached to sp3 hybridized carbon atom, where carbon atom undergo sp3 hybridization. So sp3 hybrid orbital of carbon atom, it overlaps with sp3 hybrid orbital of oxygen atom to form carbon to oxygen single bond. Okay. So in the structure of alcohols,